Hello, this is a makeup video which is very weird for me because I haven't done one of these in years, and this primer, I haven't used it in so long that it was like balling up on my face, which I don't think it was meant to. Yeah, I just made some adjustments to my filming setup, which is a bit more suited to beauty filming and makeup. It's a bit brighter, lighter, more illuminated on my face, which I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't try and figure out a setup that looked this good back when I was doing makeup videos, because it's really easy, and I'm just watching the video back, and from like a technical standpoint I'm like, wow, this looks so nice, so clear, and my face is actually like properly lit up so you can see what I'm doing. Anyway, because I did that, I just felt like doing a makeup video, and it's not like a tutorial, it's nothing really, it's just a video that I wanted to film. And I thought I would do a voiceover because in the moment I, again, didn't really know what kind of video it was going to be. So I just thought, you know what, let's just record, see what happens. And this is basically it. So I'll backtrack to what I was actually doing. I will list all the products in the description, but the first was an Hourglass primer. The second was a Rare Beauty foundation, which is lovely. I've started putting it on the back of my hands as I think it just creates a nicer, more natural finish when you go from the back of the hand to the face rather than straight to the face. Then there was an Hourglass concealer, which is what I'm using now. I'm trying to avoid getting that right into my under eye creases. I'm kind of applying it in the tear trough and then like blending it up a little bit, and then, you know, using it to lighten the inner corner of my eye where I would apply a highlighter normally. You can see that little line to the right of where the brush is, and I'm just blending that down. I like to bring it quite close to the sides of my nose, as I find that quite slimming on my nose. I don't contour in the traditional sense. I like to kind of highlight, the sides of the nose, and I think that kind of is another way of achieving that same kind of look. Now I'm using a cream contour from Shein. These cream products are incredible for someone like me who doesn't like the typical creamy finish of, the typical dewy finish of a cream product. These blend out beautifully, like just as good as a powder, but they don't have that powdery finish. They look a little bit more natural, and they don't take off your foundation when you're applying them, which is amazing. Like, look how easily this is blending out. Considering that's a bright pink, they're really, really good products. That contour is quite grey, kind of taupey, which is a little bit better suited to when I don't have a fake tan. You can see that I do have one here, so it wasn't the perfect shade, but still, really nice. So I'm just blending that right up to my temples, even a little bit towards my eyebrow too, which is all the trend these days, high blush. So that is how that is looking. Then I'm just going to set that lightly, again, not too close to those under eye creases, and I'm going to bring that light powder, which is by Kosas, to the side of my nose to further kind of do the reverse kind of contouring thing. Just setting my eyelids. I probably should have blended out the creasing a little bit better before I did this, but that's fine. I'm using an Hourglass translucent setting powder to set my face because it mattifies the face, but it doesn't make the face look matte, if that makes sense. It makes it matte to the touch, but it doesn't look really flat. And then I'm just kind of dusting that over, getting rid of any build-up, because as you can see I used quite a bit. It was all over my jumper. And then I'm going in with, I think this is a blush sample, a Lounge Face sample, so I can't show you what it is, but it is a baked product, and it's absolutely stunning. So I was kind of just going over the cream blush to enhance the blush a bit. This is another Lounge Face sample. This is a bronzer. Now, in that spot, I wasn't sure if it was the blush still coming off the brush, but it looked a little bit warm. But on this side of my face, it looked quite nice. So this is a bronzer that has a bit of shimmer to it, which I don't normally really use, but I needed something to contour my forehead. So it did a pretty good job. This is also a Lounge Face sample. I'm not really happy with this color. It was a bit too golden. I don't really like golden highlights, but I just wanted to give it a try because it was a while since I'd used that sample. So I'm just touching that up. Now, of course, Lounge Face brows have just been released. This is the Lounge Face brow pencil in the color taupe. This thing is absolutely incredible, this product. I know I'm biased, but honestly, you will not be disappointed. The creamiest, smoothest, most pigmented formula, doesn't drag, super, super long wearing. Oh my god, the most ultra fine tip, so you can do stuff like this and get that really, really nice precision, and the color's just spot on for my brows. So I've said this before, but I used to be like a powder lover. I would only use powder because it was the only thing that could give me that kind of crisp definition and that didn't pull out my eyebrow hairs. Well, this pencil gives me that crisp precision, doesn't pull out my eyebrow hairs, is so easy to use, and look at that stunning, oops, Memes is coughing, that stunning bright packaging. So that is before and after. Yay! Now we're using the Brow Builder. This is like a tinted brow gel that's going to help lift my brows, add a bit of fullness, tint them further, and just keep everything looking nice and cohesive. You can use this on your own. Most people probably will, but I just like to switch up which products I use. Normally I would actually probably go in with the Lounge Face Clear Brow Gel, but I just wanted to show you how well these products look together, how nice they look together. This is an Hourglass pressed pigment. I don't even know if it's for sale still, honestly. I've had it in my drawers for years. It's just a bit of sparkle. I didn't really feel like doing something too intense on my eyes, so I just thought that would be a nice little base. Now I'm using a Makeup by Mario eyeshadow to do a winged liner. I am an eyeshadow girl for winged liner. I cannot commit to liquid products for this because I don't do liquid liner enough to be good at it, good enough at it to take the risk, you know. It's so much harder to clean up liquid eyeliner, especially like black. So using a powder, which is much easier to blend or fix up mistakes, and also a dark brown, which is a little bit softer, is just the way to go for me, and you have so much more control over your application. I have done a video on this. I'll link it in a little card thing at the top of the screen. When I found this trick, I was like, oh my god, my life has changed, because it's just so much easier. I find it really hard to make the wings the same angle, but I've been getting better. The last 2 times at least, I haven't had to fix anything. And yeah, you just have so much more room for error with a powder. You can even start off with a really, really light colored powder to kind of sketch out the shape, and then go in with a dark one once you've got the shape down, because a lighter powder you can just dust away if you mess it up. Now we're using Lounge Face Lash, and of course this is just my base for lashes. Now I don't really like any of the lashes that I tried out. You'll see me trying them out in a second, but I just don't wear lashes anymore now that I've got Lounge Face Lash. I just don't have any need to wear lashes for the most part. So I kind of, in the end, wish I didn't put any on, because this is good enough on its own, but I don't know. They were cheap lashes, so I just wanted to try them. I actually kind of wish I stuck with that one. I don't know why I didn't like that one. This one's too intense. I should just put those in the bin, basically. This one is one I went with, but it's too subtle, and it made my lashes underneath kind of invisible. This one was just too much. This is like a smoky eye kind of lash, and then I messed up the lash. I got the glue on my skin, which I did the first. Anyway, random. Side note, I'm using a lip liner now. It's not really the right shade, so I'm kind of just starting off with this as a base, and then I'm going in with a more kind of pinkish color afterwards. And this one is, both of these products are by Shein. So anyway, that's my random little tutorial. It's not even a tutorial, it's just like a makeup video. I don't even know if it's worth uploading this. I don't know. I was so excited by the new lighting setup that I just wanted to film something. So who knows, maybe I'll just start doing these random videos every now and then. They're not tutorials, they're not like, I don't know, it's just, what would you guys call this? Do you even enjoy watching this, or has that ship sailed? Has that ship sailed? I don't know. I don't know, it's just fun to do. Anyway, I'm just applying the lipstick component. It's the same color as the lip liner, just obviously in like a little lipstick thing. And prepare yourself for some awkward posing. This never gets any easier, no matter how many times I have done it. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments. And yeah, I will figure out if I want to do more of these. I would love to, but oh god, this is so awkward. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.